Bought two of them. It's pretty affordable, so just in case they come too short. $16.4 feet. I'll be mounting them on my, the bottom of my cabinet to light up my workbench area. Right, this adapter is rated at half amps. I'm sorry, no, 12 volt, 1 amp. That's 12 watts output. Okay, let me plug this in. This is also a physical button, I believe. Works well out of the box. Nice. This is the remote. Works well. If I lose the remote, I can just use the physical button to on and off. And there will be another short clip about how would I mount the light under the cabinet. Well, stay tuned. That's the unboxing. A few close-up shots. This one, when the electricity is on, we have a little green light. This should be very, very sufficient for me. It's long enough. All right, my lighting project is done for my workbench area. It looks great. To give you an overview, and this is my super expensive stool car, right? Sometimes I just sit here and chill out. And as you can see, the thing is mounted, the power adapter connected to my power strip with a switch control. And that's my Bose stereo. And I can also use the remote to control the whole lighting. So the power line goes here all the way to the control, where you can also press the button to do power on and off. And let's see, we have plenty of options like 100%. This is 100%, 75, 50, and 25%. Let's go back to 100%. There's another neat feature I love about is the timer. We have 30 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15, 30, 60 minutes timer, which means I would never be wondered if I have accidentally leave the light on. Also, if you know me, I never leave anything permanently plugged in without measuring its power consumption. So according to my test, using the kilowatt, this power brick consumes exactly 12 watts, which is the rated power output of that adapter. So this thing is accurate, is power efficient, And I'm very, very happy with the very even lighting surface here. We have a few tricks here, like the police symbol, you know, like a warning. We have a hard pulse where it goes dim and back to full brightness and cycles through. We also have a sleepy mode, which is low light, very, very low light setting. I think it's comparable to the 25%. And yeah, so it also blinks as soon as I press any one of these buttons. So yeah, also bought 2 of them, like I mentioned before. Installed one on the Workbench. You know, it appears to be pretty sufficient, and I do not want to install 2 for this area. I would probably consider do another one. Let's see, I'm using a gimbal, so I put it down. I would probably install this one somewhere in my kitchen, somewhere, I'm not sure. So this one hasn't been opened yet. These clippers works really well for installing the wiring for like this one. I definitely used, let me change my view here. These clippers are pretty handy. The whole installation process took me like 5 minutes. And the double-sided tape worked very well. It's very sturdy. The most important thing is that it does not get hot. It is not hot at all. Compared to my previous LED lighting, which gets really hot. It's the same 12 watts, but it got really hot. So I thought that was a fire hazard. But this thing is okay. There's no warm. It doesn't even get warm at all. So I already used this thing to assemble a few of my projects, like well, here, like the Ryobi cutting guide of the grinder. So I use this Workbench to assemble my DIY projects, so where I can just screw in the guide like so. Let me see if I can get this right. There you go. So that's the slider. So the idea is to have a very stable cutting surface, do tiles, metal cuts, stuff like that, right? So I would clamp the thing down, you know, and do cuts. So this is a pretty rough prototype, but I think you guys got the idea. All right, so I think the lighting is important, right? So great for Workbench. On my vise area, I have it extended all the way here, so I can even light up my work vise. Yeah, this is like the first time ever I show this on YouTube. I should have cleaned up my Workbench a lot more, but you know. Here I want to talk about my stereo system. Here is Bose. Very old, but I think it sounds fantastic. So I put the magnets in the back, so I will never lose the remote. So the same thing goes here. I would definitely put a few magnets here and just stick it here, or any metal surface. So down below, we have what I consider essentials, like pens, pencils, protective protective gear from DeWalt, eyeglasses, gloves, a must-have, tape measures, just the bare minimum essentials, and some screws, and a magnetic base so it doesn't fall out. Yeah, so that's my setup. And my Anker wireless charger, which is, permanently connected to the power here. Also have 2 additional USB ports. Yeah, a magnetic bar from Harbor Freight. Yeah, so it works very well. And this is my car charger, Tesla car charger. Have it 240 volts outlet, 32 amps, 50 amps or 60 amps breaker. It can do 32 amps maximum to the Tesla charger, So that's my stool from Harbor Freight, but sometimes I just sit here, right? It's pretty comfortable. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of my review. Hope you guys enjoy it. And this is just a good solution for any kind of area that may require even lighting. Yeah. This is the thing that sometimes I use to, hook up my phone. So I just put my phone here and start recording. As simple as that. Nothing fancy. Yeah. Yeah, I need to secure this end as well. Yeah, the remote works very well from very long distance. I tried, more than 30 feet, still works. Pretty happy. Safety first. Not hot, couldn't feel anything. That's it. Please click like and subscribe to my channel if you find this review helpful. Thanks, bye.